Hello everybody and welcome to the tutorial on how to install ArchiveAide created by me, Nicholas Pizzo, at the City of Lake Forest from the GitHub repository directly. So ArchiveAide has a number of ways of being installed. You can install it simply directly by downloading the zip file of all of this. But there are a number of requirements that must be installed for the program to function, all 4 of these. And the full install program I will show you how to install today will install all 4 of these and completely have ArchiveAide running perfectly. So if you go to the GitHub, github.com/pizon-citylf/archiveaide, you can find the repository. This has all the information that you're going to need for using and installing these programs. However, there are also these video tutorials, of course. So we are going to scroll all the way up back here on the GitHub, and you're going to click on the release here, the latest release. I don't know what version this will be, but currently it is version 1.1.0. Now you're just going to click there and it's going to install. I actually already have this installed on my computer, so I'm just going to cancel that right now. But as you can see, I have taken this to my documents folder and then I've extracted it. That does take a while to extract, so that's why I've also pre-extracted that here as well. So what you're going to do now is you're going to need to install all of those dependencies. So the first one you're going to do is, as we can go and see on the GitHub, is Python 3.8 or above. So we're going to go here. As you can see, I've packaged a Python installer. And we're going to double click that. And as you can see, it will pop up with this pop-up. So you're not going to want to click install now immediately. You're going to want to make sure you click add python.exe to path. This will make your life so much easier. You don't have to add anything to the path. So you're going to click that and then click install now. We're going to wait for that to install. It should run pretty fast. Python usually installs relatively quickly. And Python has now been installed. We're just going to click close. That's perfect. Then we're going to open up Tesseract, which we also need. We need some version of Tesseract 5, which we have also packaged right here for you. So we're going to just let it unpack that data. And it will launch in English. Of course, click next. I agree. You're gonna need this language data, but you're not gonna need any additional data unless you're using this for a project with additional data of different languages. Here, once you hit install location, you're gonna click this destination folder and you are going to copy it. Control-C this to your clipboard because it will make your life significantly easier. Just click Control-C and then continue to install the program as necessary. Super duper fast. We're just going to click finish. Now, we're going to test 2 things. We're going to test that they've both been correctly installed. So keep that previous thing on your clipboard, and you're going to do Python/v or -v. Now, that did a lot of stuff, as you can see, but we don't need any of this. You're going to do Control-Z and then click enter. None of that is necessary, but it is good to see that that works. Now, if you do Tesseract at this point, well, Tesseract will work because I've installed it, but I'm going to show you how you can install and make sure that it will correctly work. So as you can see, I have this in my path. So the way you edit this is you go on the search line, you just search up path or environment, and then you're going to click environment variables for your account. You only need to edit your user variables. You don't need to edit the system variables. As you can see, this computer does not even have administrator access, and it's working just fine. So you're going to click on path and you're going to double click that. And then as you can see, I've already added it, but I'll delete it just to show you. You're going to click new, and then you're going to copy that in. And that will allow Tesseract to, or your computer to know that Tesseract has been installed on your computer. Tesseract being the program which allows us to read files that are just simply images. Finally, we've got the compiler. You actually don't need to set this up at all on your own. It's, in fact, already been done for you. And the requirements is also in here, so you can see all these are the necessary requirements to run the program. However, this batch file does everything for you, so you just have to double-click and run this. Click More Info, Run Anyway. You can actually look in that file if you're worried into what's in it, and it will start installing these programs. As you can see, the packages will all be installed. I already had them installed. It will take a bit longer for you, and then these files will be copied. And then the way that you're going to test that this all works perfectly is you're going to click Run Config Writer. Again, you're going to run this anyway. And make sure that this successfully runs. And we can close out of that as well. And this terminal file now. And then click on ArchiveAide Run as well. And if this runs, I've actually also added, if you can go into Code, in Photos, you can see there are some test images in there. So let's just do all. I'll explain this in greater detail, but as you can see, this will start to function. No errors will be caused. So that, of course, is all just happening in the background, but that is how you install ArchiveAide from the GitHub, from the full installation. Thank you for watching.